Did You Know games. Today, I'll be covering another spicy assortment of games. Be aware that this variety was manufactured in a factory that processes PS5s, so be aware if you are an anaphylactic Xbox user. Game on. Have you heard? In Super Mario 64, at the center of Princess Peach's courtyard area, there is a fountain with a plaque. Back when people were obsessed with finding secrets in games before a certain internet ruined all the fun, there existed a rumor that speculated that the texture for the plaque said, L is real 2401, and that it was related to finding Mario's brother, Luigi. The rumors vary as to how it was related, but they all have something in common. In that they are total rubbish and it has no significance whatsoever. Go home. The next game I have a succulent fact for is Team Fortress 2. Did you know that, at one point in development, there was a dispute that almost had rocket jumping removed from the game? And did you know that the dispute was with none other than id Software, development studio behind Quake? In 2006, Team Fortress 2 made a triumphant return to the Universal Gaming radar because a teaser for the game dropped after disappearing years before. What used to be a realistic war game transformed into a stylized FPS, still based around classes and team-based combat. However, the footage of the soldier class's rocket jump caught the eye of an eagle-eyed employee at id Software. You see, id created the game Quake in 1996, which quickly got a competitive multiplayer scene that figured out that, using the rocket launcher, you could propel yourself using the blast, trading health for mobility. This employee called Robin Walker on the phone, and it scared the daylights out of him. He recalled it like this in an interview.
I got this phone call by a guy called Edward Earl, and he was really angry. He was like, we own the intellectual property of the rocket jump, and you will take it out of the game or I'll get the legal team on board. I knew it was stupid, you can't copyright an idea. But it was scary, since I couldn't let anything get in the way of the game. So, for some reason, this is 2006 we're talking about, but somehow I heard this guy getting beat up, and it was John Romero himself dealing out the damage. He apologized on the spot for everything that employee said. Weird.
John Romero left id Software after the development of Quake in the 90s after a rocky development, so who knows what he was doing at id Software that day. Thank you, John Romero. Have you beaten Dark Souls? No, you haven't. Did you know that the developer from Software of Dark Souls fame initially intended it to be a spin-off of the Armored Core games? The Armored Core franchise is probably from Software's second most popular series, although it really pales in comparison in terms of recognition. It was a series of mech-based third-person shooters primarily on PlayStation consoles. Originally the gameplay was very similar, even with the same swordplay mechanics, but the game was populated with sword-wielding mechs. Hidetaka Miyazaki explains in an interview you can credit Famitsu for. After Demon's Souls, I really wanted to return to the Armored Core series. But everyone was clamoring for a follow-up. So I initially decided not to. I thought it would be a cool to give the mesh swords. This way I could do what I wanted to do but they could do what they wanted to do. I was blessed and cursed at the same point. They decided to not let me do the ultimate wholesome. Google Translate, you were pushing it, but this is the limit. The limit has been reached. If you liked this video, then I'm sorry. You cannot be saved. Not even if you subscribe or ring the itty bitty bell, or even if you share the video and like it. Yes, it's terminal.